Doc here. Welcome to the channel. I hope you all are well, mi amigos. On the road again, folks. That's right, this time heading to Eastern California, area just south of Death Valley, called the Mojave National Preserve. Never been there before, so it'll be a new experience for me. A couple quick facts about it. It has elevation ranges from 1,000 feet to 8,000 feet, so I will be camping low tonight, hopefully, because I don't want to freeze my culo off. And it has more Joshua trees than Joshua Tree National Park, so there you have it. Sounds pretty cool to me. Thought I'd run out there on this nice 2-day trip, have a look, orient myself with the area, because I more than likely will come back and do some more. Looks like there's quite a bit of things to do in the area. So, join me. Should be a pretty cool little adventure. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. And folks, let's go have a look at Mojave National Preserve.
What can we make for you?
Can I get a number 1, please, with a small Coke?
Okay, anything else for you?
No, ma'am, thank you.
Number 1 with a small Coke. It is going to be $5.84 at your first window. Thank you.
Thank you. It's better than a mountain house. So I left a little later. Hopefully, because I have to drive through Vegas, I'll hit Vegas right after rush hour. I'm hoping. We'll see. And I had to wait an extra day. I was initially going to leave yesterday to come out to the Mojave, but the winds were howling. I mean, 25, 30 mile per hour. Wasn't no part of that. So here we are. The winds are supposed to be calm today and tomorrow, and hopefully I miss rush hour in Vegas. We'll see. Flawless. All right, we're in California, baby. Next stop, Mojave National Preserve. So I got about, what's my 3 miles. I'm gonna get off I-15, head down at, I think it's called Nipton Road, and I'm gonna kind of make my way down to Kelso, which is in the National Preserve there. It's a lower elevation, so that's the plan. See what happens, right? Well, I'm on the preserve and I'm heading to Kelso. There seems to be some campgrounds as well. Got about 30 miles till I get to Kelso. And I think there's a visitor center there, so I might drop in, see what they got to offer, ask questions, because I'm not really sure what exactly I'm going to do out here. But I imagine I will find something out, or something to do. Well, both of those things, I guess. And I also need to figure out what I'm going to do for camping. I'm not exactly sure I want to do a campground, so I'm sure there's plenty of dirt roads off here. So, who knows? So I had to pull over because it is no joke. The Joshua trees, I mean, they go all the way up to this mountain range here, and they're huge. It's awesome. I mean, all over to the next mountain range, and then I presume all the way that way. Huge Joshua tree forest. Actually, I gotta come have a look at this one down here because it is immense. That is one gigantic Joshua tree. Oh, look at this thing. Huge. Awesome. All right, back on the road. So way up in the distance there, that light colored mound is a giant sand dune, the Kelso Dunes. That is enormous. So, I think I'm gonna go have a walk on those dunes and check out Kelso. That is the plan thus far. All right, I do believe I have made it to Kelso. And I presume there is a visitor center here. We're gonna find out. Well, wouldn't you know it, the visitor center at Kelso Depot is closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And today just happens to be a Wednesday. So, I'm gonna have something to eat here and put the boots on and go have a look at the dunes and then go from there. Not sure what the holdup is, but nobody's going anywhere. Some trains came and went, and all traffic has ceased to move and is backing up. So who knows how long this will take. So I'm going to scratch the dunes from now. I'm just going to head back to where I came from and see what I can find out in that area. There's another train coming in. Maybe that's what's got everybody held up. There you have it. Could very well be. Anyway, I'm gonna head back up to SEMA, I think is the name, and have a look at, I say it correctly, Teutonia Peak. That looks pretty interesting. So, Plan B. All right, feels good to be walking, that's for sure. So I'm on the, and I hope I'm saying this correctly, Teutonia Peak Trail, and I'm presuming that's my peak over there in the distance. But for the most part, I think it's going to be fairly level until I get right over there. And I think round trip from the trailhead is just over 3 miles, so cool way to spend an afternoon for sure. And it's taken me through a really cool Joshua tree forest. So I'm going to enjoy this for sure. And after this, I got to figure out where I'm going to camp. So I saw a couple of dirt roads coming up. It's pretty breezy up there, but right here it's all blocked by the trees and everything. It's not so bad, so I kind of would like to camp in the area where I don't have the wind to deal with. It's the plan anyway.
It's obviously an old mine shaft. I'm sure there's plenty of that around here. So we're almost to the up part. It's kind of been gradual up the whole way, but I think the total elevation gain on this hike is like 600 feet, so it's nothing too serious. Up. Oh, all right. Appears the trail kind of peters out at this point. So we climb up our view. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Nice. Well, that was pretty short, but definitely a good way to get my feet wet in the preserve here. Beautiful, beautiful hike. That's the road right down here, so coming back down and out will be pretty quick since it's all down. Very nice. This spine is dope. You could spend hours out here just climbing around on stuff, so you can take this for as long as you want. But really, if you just stick to the trail, it's pretty short. What I say earlier, it's a little over 3 miles or so. Not bad. Not bad at all. Man. Well, I can see now there's going to be lots to do out here, so. Wow. A quick little view here. That's of course facing east, so give me a moment and I'll give you a view from the west. And facing west. Yep, awesome. All right, well, that was cool. So I want to head down, and it's getting kind of late in the afternoon, so I need to figure out where I'm going to camp. Yep. I've got a feeling it's gonna get cold tonight. Yes, indeed. Oh boy. All right, back to the truck. That was awesome. Teutonia Peak, I think I said that correctly. Well worth it for sure. So now I got to figure out someplace to camp. Well, I'm on the dirt, and from what I understand, if you can find a spot that's been used before, you can camp there. So I'm just kind of riding around looking for a spot that's been used before so I can get camp set up before it gets dark. Got a couple hours left before sun goes down, but I'd like to find something back here in the Joshua trees out of the wind, and I'd like to avoid a campground, so see what we find. Well, I've been on that dirt road for a good 30 minutes, and it gets pretty sporty up here, so I came back. But this looks like this little spot right here is all I need. I can just put up, I didn't bring the spring bar up, bought the smaller tent. I can just put it up right here, and I think that would be perfectly fine to pass the night, because I'm literally on the road. But if someone's got to come through, they can get through. I don't take up too much space, and there's previous tracks here, so I think I'm good to go. I'm not gonna have a fire. I don't think you can have a fire outside of campgrounds with the fire rings and stuff, so it's definitely gonna get cold tonight. So I will get in the tent, and I brought a small heater, so that'll be my warmth. And usual routine: chill in the tent, chip away the night before I go to sleep. It's just gonna freeze tonight. I feel it. I know it. Dang it. Yeah, well, I still have a little sun out. Give myself a little hobo bath there with the wet wipes. Upper body feeling fresh. I'm gonna get the tent set up and then start dinner. All right, got about an hour of sunlight left. I'm gonna go ahead and get dinner started. Inside of the tent is set up at Crazy Creek, and the heater and all the good stuff, so I'll zip that up. It's actually, well, of course it's nice and warm right now because the sun's on me, but maybe it won't freeze tonight. There's definitely a chill in the air. I don't know, it doesn't matter. I've got the right sleeping bag and everything to deal with it. So what's for dinner, you may be wondering? Well, I'm going to tell you, because it's going to be pretty good. I've already prepped it ahead of time. So I've got some nice fajita style meat right here, and I went ahead and diced up red bell pepper, green bell pepper, onion, and jalapeno. So we're gonna fry all this stuff up, put it in a quesadilla, and make it happen, man. Stoked. Let's get some oil in there. Not too much. This right here, sliced up ribeye. Oh man. Brown that meat, baby. And mix some veggies in there. Oh, there we go. Oh, good Lord. Get the seasoning. A little bit of water, stir that around, let that cook down. Looking good, looking good. Thank you very much, subscribers, patron, subscribe star. Appreciate you watching and sticking with us. It was a good day. It's gonna be a good dinner. Salud. There we go. Almost there, folks, almost there. Alright, I'm just going to transfer this. Hold for a second, wipe out the skillet, and warm up some tortillas. Thought about making a quesadilla. Maybe I'll do that and see if we can make that work. We're going to let that heat up a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Add that to that. Oh yeah, nice, very nice. And there you have it. Steak quesadilla. I'm sorry, steak quesadilla. Beautiful, beautiful. Add a little bit of this deliciousness, Mary Sharp's hot sauce. I love this stuff. And you got yourself a winner. Oh, mercy. Well, bien provecho. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes a can of soup just doesn't cut it. This will work though. That's it. Goodbye sun, hello cold. So I gotta clean up back here. All the trash is gonna be inside the truck, of course. Coyotes have already started howling. So I imagine they might be a little boisterous this evening, especially with the scent of steak in the air. And it's gonna get cold quick, so I'll have to retreat to the tent and get that heater going as I chip away the night out here in the Mojave Preserve. Pretty cool pretty cold. It's gonna get cold quick. Let's see, the thermometer's already reading 40 degrees. Oh, snap, it's gonna get cold tonight. Good God. There we go. Let me tell you, it got frigid quick. Wow. Whew. Whew. Man, I'm numb. I have no idea exactly where I am or what elevation I'm at. If I had to guess, I'd maybe say between 2,500 and 3,000 feet, just because of how cold it's getting. It's definitely going to freeze tonight. I'm glad I brought my 5-degree bag. I almost brought the 20, but I brought the 5-degree bag. I'm going to need it tonight. My toes are already numb. But heater's cranking now. We should warm up fairly quickly. I hope so. Jeez. Well, one thing, wherever I'm at, I have cell phone service, so I'm outside of SEMA, and I'm just looking up what the elevation there is. It's 4,175 feet. Oh. So I'm probably right around that elevation. Oh, man. Yep. Going to get frigid tonight. Well, it's almost 9. The night's moving right along. And let me tell you, it's freezing. I mean, the heater's barely cutting the edge in the tent. And it's breezy out there, so... I mean, I've contemplated sleeping with this thing on, but I'm not going to do it. The bag will be enough. It is cold. I got to be over 4,000 feet. It will be a long night. So I'm going to stay up for another half hour or so, just to get some of it over with. And, man, hopefully when I cut that heater off, it goes by quick. Oh, man. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I had to get in the sleeping bag. Heater's going, and you can still see your breath in the tent. When I checked the weather, I don't know where the weather report originates from, but it said the low was around high 30s. I can assure you the low tonight will be high to mid 20s, if not colder. It is freezing. I have a 5-degree bag. I should be good. If not, if it gets crappy, I'll just I'll get in the truck and start it or something. But it's almost 11 now. I've just stayed up, and because when I go to sleep, I just want to get the damn night over with, to be honest with you. And I'm gonna give it a few more minutes before I turn the heater off. And wow, Yeah, it is super cold out here. And maybe higher than 4,000. I don't know. But I will probably weep when the sun rises. I can tell you that. All right, well, heater is off. And I think I'm done whining about the cold. I'm just going to suck it up. So that was the day. Pretty cool experience in the Mojave Preserve. Not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. I just got to get through the night now. Oh, boy. So if nothing interesting happens, we'll see you in the morning. You rock out for the night. Buenas noches.